Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is your friendly neighborhood chef Shade Tree coming at you. Well, I bet you guys are wondering. I've been working on this Mustang here. Put a carburetor on it, got it running, but I had to take the gas tank out of it. So I bet the guys are wondering what the gas tank's looking like, because you saw it was really rusty inside. I said I was going to clean it out and everything, and I'm going to get on to that. But before I do that, I want to show you guys something here real quick. Right there is where I stirred that bee's nest up at. That stump was over top of that right there. I think that's the beehive. We can zoom in on it right here. There you go. There's the bee's nest. That's what I uncovered. And you can see the bees are still around it right there. Or wasp or whatever the heck they are. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get around that area anytime soon. I'm going to have to stay away from there. Because I'm good 20 feet away from it right now. 25 feet away from it right now. I actually moved. I come out here last night, pulled my truck back a little further, pulled the trailer back, shut the windows on the truck here so the bees wouldn't go in the truck, or if I go to get in the truck to move it, at least they won't bother me. So I won't be able to get close to that area. I'll probably be able to do this, get the tires out from over here, but I'm not going to be able to come over here. I just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. There's the bee's nest. Okay, now let's get on that gas tank. Okay, here's the gas tank out of that Mustang. I still have the muriatic acid, and I put some water in it last night, so it's diluted down. I don't know exactly how much water I put in it, but I put quite a bit in it. Diluted it down. Now I'm going to dump it out into this bucket here, so you guys can see what's coming out of it. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tip the tank over into the bucket here and drain it out. Okay, right there so far is how much water I've drained out of the gas tank. As you can see, I actually have more than 5 gallons in there. I put 1 gallon of the muriatic acid in it. Here's the muriatic acid I used right here. 1 gallon of it. And there's a 5-gallon bucket. So I got at least 4 gallons of water out of it. And there's probably still another gallon or so in it left. So I'm going to have to get a different bucket here to get the rest of this out. Get back with you in a minute. Okay, that's how much I've gotten out of it so far. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rinse the tank out more. And then we'll see the results of what the muriatic acid did to the inside of this tank. Okay, now I'll go ahead and rinse this thing out a little bit better. We'll look inside and see what happens. Okay, guys, are you ready to see the inside of this tank now? Look at that. And you know, this tank was in pretty sad shape. Now I got sunlight coming in here on my phone. But yeah, there we go. Now I could use another treatment. I could put another gallon of stuff in there because it's kind of hard to get on the top up here. But after switching around, you can see how much this tank is cleaned out. Basically, I mean this is pretty good for what it is, or how far it's come. Like I said, I can do another treatment to it and put another gallon of muriatic acid in it and totally clean it up. But that's what it looks like after one treatment. 1 gallon of muriatic acid. Come a long way, hasn't it, guys? Okay, well, now what I'm going to do is probably just, there's just a little bit of stuff left in here yet. I'm going to give another dousing and then dry it out. Let her dry. Gotta let her dry for a couple days. So there we go, guys. That's what muriatic acid does for gas tanks. Be back in a minute. Well, okay, I gave that thing the last final rinsing. I'm gonna let it drain off into the bucket here. Let it drip dry. You should put like a oil film coating in it of some sort, and so it doesn't rust on the inside, flash rust from being etched with the muriatic acid. I'll do that here a little bit because you gotta let it dry out just a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. Let it dry. Now let's get back on the other project I was working on. Yeah, get back to this pile of tires and get it moved over here onto the trailer. I did come out here last night and move a few more tires, after I pulled the truck back just a little bit to stay away from the bees. So I'm going to get on these tires here and get them loaded up. See how much I get done of this. Well, there you go, guys. That's all the tires gone from this side of this bed. And if you look at this bed closely, actually, that is an 80s, early 90s Ranger bed. And you can see it's actually in pretty decent shape. It's not rusted. Very little, it's got a little rust starting on it, but there's very little rust on it. That's a pretty decent bed right there for a Ranger. But anyways, I'll show you all the tires that I got from this area right here. I counted 40 tires total that I've got from here, and on this other side of this car. 40 tires. And I'll show you what I got here. Those are early 90s, mid 90s Sable wheels. Got a full set of 4 of them with good tires. Them Rome brand new tires right there. Got a set of 4 of them. There's like 08, 09, I think, somewhere in there, Taurus, Ford 500. There's 3 of them there. I do believe I got another one someplace. I got a full set of 4 of them. There's them wheels right there. Got a full set of 4 of them. All bad tires. There's them turbine wheels. There's 3 there. There's 2 on the front of that black car. There's 2 sets of those that I got off the blue car and my red convertible. There's some random Taurus wheels. That style wheel right there were on them older Tauruses, like the silver one I got. And then there's a newer Taurus wheel under here, right there. That's a newer Taurus, the one that like goes on that burgundy Taurus. I got a full set of them. Those are Probe GT wheels. There's 3 there, and the rim is up by the garage door, so I got a full set of 4 of those. Those are Dodge wheels, 6 lug. I got a full set of those wheels. Underneath is also a 6 lug Dodge wheel, right there. I've got a full set of 4 of them. Those are on a Durango. They're sitting out back. That's one of them right there. I got the 3 others are on the Durango. These 2 right here are spare tires for Durango. Newer Durangos, like my white one. That's them 2. Them are spare tires. I think that's the original spare right there off my white one. That is a spare tire for the 10th gen F-150s. That's what that is. These are just random tires. I know 2 of the tires I took off one of my buddy's trucks or vehicles. So that's 2 of them. These 2 tires here, that one is the matching one to that tire right there. That's a trailer tire. So that's a matching tire for this trailer. And this is the rim that was on this trailer. And that tire's bad. That tire's junk. That's a 4 lug Ford. It's got a bad tire, so you can tell that's a bad tire. That is a donut tire for a Ford. There's another tire for a Ford, but I think that was off that Contour, I do believe. Then I got a full set of those Dodge wheels. That was on like the Dakota. So I got a full set of them. And then I got a full set of that style right there. That's just a random Ford wheel, I think, 4 lug. As a matter of fact, I think that came off a Dodge Caliber, I think. I'm not quite sure. Not positive on that one right there. And then that tire come off from over here, and that's a completely junk tire. That's a junk tire anyways. I was using that to push things around with. But that's 40 tires from this area right here. Oh, and the 2 tires for my truck here. Those 2 right there were up in front of the bed. Anyways, that's where I'm at with this. I'm going to take my rake and I'm going to rake this area up a little bit here. And I'll get back with you guys later. Now I knew there was more of these turbine wheels here someplace. There's two in the stack here. There might be another one in here somewhere, but there's two right there. So yeah, got them. Well, there we go. Dug all the tires from out from here. For the most part, I dug 18 from out of here, and there's a match. Well, they're not really matching, but that tire's junk. These tires here are junk. They didn't have their wheels on. I think these were all my probe wheels. But anyways, these are pretty much junk here. Them's the ones I found. Then, hold on. I didn't count these 4 here. That's a tire that was back in here. It's junk. So that's over 60 total tires. 2 more of these Taurus wheels. There's a Ford truck wheel for 97 newer, and then these, I forgot about these. These are 70s Ford wheels. They're the white. There's 3 of them, and then there's 2 matching pair right there that were on Ford trucks. So those are old 70s Ford trucks. That's what those wheels and tires go for. And that's about it. That's grand total. There's over 60 tires here that I dug out. Oh, there's another one of these Dakota wheels in there. So I got 2 of them here. Yeah, I'm whooped now. That was a lot of digging to get all these tires out. But yeah, as you can see, I raked that up all over there. I moved that hood from the front of that cart over there. But that's what I got done so far, guys. It's looking better. Now, I got a place where I want to put these tires, so I'm not going to do that right now because I got to clean the spot out where I'm going to put them. But anyways, here we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, and don't forget the gas tank that I did for the white Mustang. We'll see how it turns out here in a couple days. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for always watching.